So you want to be an ace pilot? Well, there's a couple things you're going to have to learn. The good news is I'm here to help. And I'm not the best video editor in the world, but I made this video, try to keep up, as I go over a couple of these basics real fast. First up, we have the power reverse. I use this a lot when I need to make a 180. It's faster than turning and it helps a lot in dogfights. Say a mosquito just flew by and you want to tail him. Flip your Reaver upside down and pitch down all the way till you're facing the other direction. It's pretty simple. Look at the video here, and I pitched my Reaver upside down and pitched down. Quite simple. Speaking of pitching down, a lot of pilots don't know the most efficient way to make turns in a Reaver. In a normal aircraft in real life, you would turn your aircraft sideways and pitch up. I mean, you see this in fighters every day on TV or whatnot. But in PlanetSide 2, what's much faster is to turn your aircraft on its side and pitch down, much like the last maneuver. But you do this to turn everywhere. This is because of vertical thrust, and watch as I perform this. As you can see, and if you would like to test it in game, of course, you'll see it's a lot faster than normal turning, and it defies all logic, but that's how the flight mechanics are in this game. Now I'm going to get into a bit more difficult maneuvers. This next one, if you plan on learning air to ground, is crucial to being most effective. Orbiting a base in your Reaver while keeping your vision on your target allows you to farm infantry effectively while keeping yourself a moving target. It also allows you to cover an entire base by yourself. It's somewhat difficult, but you hold down right click with your mouse on the base itself. So your mouse is on the base and you're holding down right click. While you propel your Reaver's orbit by holding spacebar plus A, or left. You also, depending on how close you are, want to tap the S and W keys for forward and backwards for keeping a good distance. Sounds a lot harder than it is, but once you get the hang of it, you will love it. It really helps, and it's something you really need to learn. Next up, we have my own personal quick land. This is what I use when I just did a strafing run and I need to land and repair quickly before I blow up, or so I can get back into battle as fast as possible. You can be going top speed, as I show here, and do a quick power reverse maneuver like I went over before, the first clip of the video. And it'll kill all speed and you'll be able to land very fast. It's pretty simple. So we're going top speed here. I do a quick power reverse. It killed all my speed. I'm landing right there. And if at any point there's something in front of me and I don't feel like I can stop the aircraft fast enough as I'm skidding along the ground, I just press E and I jump out. That also kills most of my speed. And you might see that later on in the video when I'm actually performing this stuff in combat. So it's pretty simple. Now this next one is the most important one, but it's so simple and people aren't doing it, and this is the best thing you can do as a good pilot. I'm going in, I'm going to look for a target, and I just don't understand why people aren't doing this. This is what everyone's dying as a pilot. You know, most guys that are good are doing this, but some noobs aren't. You're going in, you're trying to find a target, you're getting hit by a flag, you need to get the hell out of there right away. Don't fuck around, don't try to do anything. If you're in an ESF, you need to run once you're hit by flag. That's it. You're gonna blow up if you don't. It kills, it's ridiculous. It kills you in a second, 2 seconds tops. No reason to stick around. If you do, you're gonna die. Alright, let's get into strafing. This is a normal strafe run, close range, there's no anti-air. I'm okay. I can go in there, I can do this, I can mop them up with my Mustang, you know, Reaver shotgun, nose gun to finish them off. That's fine, that's okay. It's close range, no AA. Alright, so we all know how to do normal strafing, like I just showed. You know, easy strafing, don't hover, hit and run, or orbit, one of the two. But what about when there's heavy AA, and there's no fly zones, like the Crown? People told me I wouldn't be able to fly on Mattherson, when the servers merged for Soltech, people were saying AACE wasn't going to be effective. That the anti-air is too strong, too many lock-on heavy assaults and huge teams. That's nonsense. In places like the Crown, I play a little game, or what I call it is peekaboo. You know, I fly. A lot of people already do it. It's nothing new. It's low to the earth. You know, I'm staying low and I'm popping shots. I'm peeking around the corner, like I show here, and I'm popping shots. You gotta keep good range, but the most important thing here is you gotta be confident. When you start getting hit by that flak or you got a lock on, you can't freak out because you're so close to the ground. If you freak out, you're probably gonna hit a cliff. So you really need to know if the flak is strong. You need to know when to leave. But if you know that where the flak is, like I do in this video, then you know when to not freak out and just back out a little bit. So here's a little bit of peekaboo. And so here's another one. And this is also how Reavers can take out turrets. As you can see, and as I go around this corner, say this was anywhere, you know, I'm lower than where the turret can see, because the turret can only see at a certain angle. It can't see below it. So right there, I could have took out that turret. But I just kind of peek around the corner. Right here, it's the Crown. I'm getting hit hard, so. But I'm slowly farming kills here at the Crown on Mattherson. During prime time. I mean, it is possible, guys. It's just a little less effective than it used to be. Fast forward if you want to. It's just I have to go back and repair and everything. Just want to show you the different strafing. So like I said, there's that close range easy stuff. There's the orbital. There's the peekaboo right here. And then there's also the last one I want to get to after this short clip is sniping with your Reaver. And this is what I have to do all the time when I'm doing operations. Like we just had one with Goon on Esamir. That was great. Playing against TE and stuff, that was fun. They have a lot of guys. So sniping when you're really far away, that's how you have to do it, and you have to get out really fast. I'm gonna have a clip about that in a second, right after we get done with this run. Just go ahead and watch if you like. I'm gonna stop the narration here.
In the area.
So I just realized in the amount of time I had to make this, wasn't able to record me sniping very well. This is kind of an issue right here, where I'm sniping right here. I was far out, very far away when I started hitting him, because maxes are rendering for us now up in the air, so we can hit them from pretty far. And I hit him, and when I know I put a clip into him, I want to make sure I come back and finish him, so that's what I did here. But yeah, guys, I don't have a good sniping video yet, but I think you know the theory and you know how to snipe in a Reaver already. You should. And here's another one. I'm coming around the corner of a biolab. He's pretty far away, but not quite as far away as he would need to be to snipe, especially against a big platoon. You would want to be very far so you can barely see him, and you want to snipe, but you don't want to follow through like I do in these videos. I snipe and I go all the way in and finish him off. You want to shoot as many missiles as you can to kill your targets, but once that flak starts hitting you, you want to get out of here. That's how you snipe. You shoot from as far as you can and get away as soon as possible once the flag gets there. That's sniping. Sorry I didn't have a video for it. I added these next two clips in the video to show off the Mustang AACE, the air hammer. You guys need to have it for a Reaver. It's 100 certs. I used to not agree. I used to not think it was good, but I gave it a shot. I upgraded the magazine twice. You need to at least upgrade it twice, preferably 3 times. And it's the most dominant air-to-air nose gun in the game. If you get used to it, it's without a doubt the best. And it's also because it's good at infantry. You can scoop down and you can hit infantry with maybe 1 or 2 of those little pellets that it shoots off, and the infantry's dead. So it's. And last up here we have my dogfight of the day. This is what I had fun doing, doing some dogfights. This is one of the good ones. My tip for this, and what you guys need to learn, is how to fly the Reaver backwards. It sounds weird, but you need to learn how to do it. You see me right here. This is why you need to learn how to do it. He can't get behind me, and he's in my reticule the entire time getting lit up, while I'm just flying backwards, laughing at him. And that's what you guys need to learn. And the way to do this is, you hold space bar, you press back and right, almost like an orbital, like I showed you in the first clip, but you're doing it backwards.
How many?
So much like the orbital, you're holding space bar and left or right for a direction. Just like the orbital, except for you're holding backwards as well, and you're keeping your reticule on your target. Sometimes I throw the afterburner in there as well. It'll propel me backwards sometimes. This is a technique, it's hard for me to explain, but it's best if you guys use it. It really helps in dogfights. You need to learn how to fly backwards while keeping your reticule on your target. That's it. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something as well. My outfit is AACE. We used to be on Soltech, very well known, very good pilots, the best on the server without a doubt. Now we're merged with Mattherson, and we're working closely with Goon, and it's going to be a good time, guys. Let us know what you want to invite. Always recruiting, as long as you're good pilots, or at least you want to learn. Alright, take it easy, guys. Signing off, this is Rubbers.